know, but I know where my bitch is.
They say you're too old to game, but you do it all the same. You're too old for gaming.
Hello everybody and welcome back. My name is John as always, and this is Too Old for Gaming. And we're going to play a little bit of Red Dead Redemption 2 online. Now, I've cleared Red Dead Redemption, I've cleared the whole story. No spoilers here, don't you worry. But it was very good. Maybe one of my favorite games of all time. Not even kidding. The story is amazing. They take a cast of like 20 odd characters in a gang, and the dialogue and the story is so good that you care about every single one of them. It's amazing. So, who's this scruffy character? Character creation. Alright, who do we got? Who are we gonna be?
Okay, you head through there.
A bit dark, isn't it? There we go, lighten up the place a bit. I mean, it's already perfect, but we'll see what we can do.
I'm gonna need your details.
Damn right.
Take the time and get this right.
That's a horrible noise. We gotta take it. Attributes. Let's do that.
Fine. Go and get your picture took. Place your palms by your chest now for me.
Sure.
Okay.
Buster Scruggs! Is in the freaking house, people. He takes no shit. No fucking shit. He's gonna own the fucking streets. Or the Wild West, whatever you want to call it. Some months later. Oh man, I hear they're letting Scruggs out. Oh man, they never let Scruggs out. I thought he was there for life. Man, if they're not letting Scruggs out, Scruggs gonna get out either way. Yeah. That's just old Scruggs. And so the legend began.
Officer Jackson, move those prisoners. Officer Benton, kitchens aid staff. Officer Townsend, those rocks ain't gonna break themselves. What are you standing there for? Get moving. What are you looking at? Go on. Get moving.
Buster Scruggs.
You with the hammer, and you'll do. We need to perform a work detail out in Valentine.
Dirty Joe. Dirty Joe. If you're unaware of what I'm referencing, it's a really good Coen Brothers movie that's on Netflix. You should watch it. It's Ballad of Buster Scruggs. It's an anthology of like 6 short stories set in the West. Some of them are absurdist. Some of them are just kind of sad. Some of them are just a nice little story. Buster Scruggs is the name of the movie, The Adventures of Buster Scruggs, and the first, and that's also the first story that they tell.
He's a wretched, sour old bastard, and no mistake. You lot stay calm in there.
You aren't saying nothing.
Well, you are now. Shut up.
Yeah.
You
What
know,
am I
my
doing?
wife has acquired ideas significantly above her station. She's been reading too many goddamn books.
Dangerous.
Personally, I'm against education.
Damn right, brother.
Women, I mean. And men, I guess.
Just all around, huh?
Unnecessary. Doesn't add much to the world. Education.
Who needs it? And we're on our way to Valentine. I know those 2 rocks anywhere.
Good day, gentlemen.
Oh.
Don't do anything stupid. Nobody gets shot. Act like fools, and the pair of you will be dead within a minute. Now, what are your names?
Jenkins and Milliken.
Well, Mr. Jenkins and Mr. Milliken, throw your guns to the ground and get on down here.
Oh shit, son.
That's it.
I wonder if they're here for me or if they're here
Glad
for
to
someone
meet
else.
you.
I'm just
It's
getting
not
lucky.
worth being rash. You boys get paid a salary. You get that salary whether these people escape or
Pepsi
not.
time.
Your wives presumably want you alive. Let 'em out.
Oh, you'll be surprised. My old lady should be mad at me these days.
You all run away.
Micah!
Aside from you,
It's not Micah, we're good.
try to stay out of trouble. This is a stroke of good fortune for all of you. Use it.
He looks like a Nord from Skyrim.
Now, Mr. Jenkins and Mr. Milliken,
There's a red
be
guard.
so kind as to quickly run away before somebody gets shot entirely unnecessarily. Go on, don't look back. Mr.
So they were
Leonard,
here
I
for
believe
me.
it was $50 we agreed on.
It was.
Here's 50 each.
Each?
Yes. Now get out of here, both of you. My employer and I appreciate your professionalism.
All we did was stand there and look tough.
And you did it fantastically well. Good day, gentlemen. Now, sir, how about you pick up
Buster
these
Scruggs
guns?
is alive in the real
Yeah.
world.
My mistress is waiting for us.
With my hat. Oh, you know I'm going to get that full
on.
white suit.
And you better get on this horse.
We're in the feud, people. I'm telling you, if Red Dead Redemption is still one of my favorite games, but there is a lot of horse riding in it. Believe me, I've done my fucking share of this.
Just up here. Madam, we're back.
Hello. Jessica Leclerc, how do you do?
How do you do,
What did
Jesse?
you tell him?
Nothing, as we discussed.
Thank you, Hawley.
I'll never get over
I
that
do
name.
hope we haven't inconvenienced you dreadfully.
Poorly.
But seeing as you were due to be hanged in a week, I'm sure you don't object too strongly. I know you're innocent. Well, not perhaps exactly innocent, but not guilty of what you were accused. I know you and those who were with you that died were little more than patsies, and that you were set up by one of 3 men or a woman, possibly by all of them. I can't be sure, but that
Of course.
is all I know so far.
And one of these people also made Mrs. Leclerc a widow.
And I will avenge my husband's death, so help me God. But I will not avenge it upon them who did
That's
not
not good,
cause
people.
it, or caused it unwittingly. Anyway, I'm sure this is all a touch confusing and melodramatic. Where are my manners? Hawley, please show our guests to their tent and give them some fresh clothes to put on.
Very good, madam.
Then
I
save us
shall
both
do
the
it as a
needless
whore,
arrangement.
Certainly,
as
madam.
my name suggests.
This way. You'll find a change of clothes in there.
Come Hawley
Alongside
yonder.
a few other items you might need, a lasso, a knife, and a lantern, I believe.
Ooh. That's a fine hat. That's him. That's our low rent Buster Scruggs, but we'll get better clothes.
That looks more comfortable. Hawley,
Here, madam.
You wanted a whore, madam?
I suppose it beats dying, hmm?
Mrs. Leclerc's husband was murdered by one of his business partners.
And I intend to find out which one. Or rather, I intend for you to find out. And kill them. You're the only person I could possibly trust to do whatever it takes. Because you and your accomplices, you're the only other victims of their lies still alive. You see, you walked into the town at approximately the same time my husband was shot in the back, but by another gun, firing different bullets to those you possessed when you were arrested. These bullets, this was their mistake. You were rounded up and sentenced to death, all because you came to town and didn't talk too much and seemed like you were nasty.
Well, I am a silent protagonist.
Here they are. The people who run Blackwater.
Because this is an
Mr.
online version of the
Jeremiah
game, and I need to project
Banker,
myself
real
onto this
estate
character.
speculator, and crook. Mr. Amos Lansing, ranch owner, speculator, and crook. Mrs. Grace Lansing, his wife, society patroness, lover of the arts, crook.
After this
and
cutscene,
my
I'm going to have to try
former
and do
best
something
friend.
about my dying
Eddie Brown,
headphones.
her disgraced brother, outlaw, wanted man, and still in contact with them. All I ask of you is your help in finding out quite what happened.
Mrs. Leclerc would like to help you get back on your feet. Get back to work.
Whatever your work may be, I don't judge. You want to rob? Rob.
Okay.
You want to save innocent folk? Do that as well. But you need me just as much as I need you. I think we all understand each other.
I hope we do.
Good. I look forward to rewarding you for killing those who made me a widow. My husband was a true believer in this country and in the West. He was killed for greed. Foul greed when there's quite enough for everybody. I don't care what your scruples are as to killing. I will take the full burden of that sin upon my shoulders.
Well, thank you. I'm going to take that as a free ticket to be an absolute
Goodbye.
prick.
For now. Then Hawley, go introduce him to nice Mr. Cripps.
I think you'll like Cripps well enough. He's long past his prime, of course, but he hasn't gone entirely crazy just yet. And he will help you, better than most of his ilk. Cripps!
Hello, partner. Harley.
This is your new boss.
Oh, pleased to meet you, partner. J.B. Cripps at your service.
We'll pay to get your camp established. Mrs. Leclerc is a generous benefactor.
And, where are we headed?
Ooh, a map. Camp. Set camp location. Small camp. Assuming I can only pick the Heartlands, right? Heartlands.
Sir, while Cripps is establishing your camp, perhaps you can go to the station and see the clerk, then head to see Clay Davies. He's a horse.
Clay Davis.
And, not a
She.
terribly nice one. Then meet Cripps back at your camp.
See you shortly, boss.
Good luck.
That's the Wire reference in case you don't realize what I was doing there. Scrawny nag.
Get on to the station. It's not too far.
Alright, we'll sort out these earphones, hopefully. And so Red Dead Redemption 2, the single player. As I was saying, the story is one of the best stories in a video game I've ever played. I'm not even over-exaggerating. I mean, I could catch a better horse immediately, could I? They're gone. I'm not bothering chasing them. We'll get them a different time. But, it's so good. Again, just so many characters. I cared for every one of them. There was minor characters that if something happened to him in the story, I'd be actually upset. Again, no spoilers here, don't worry. So I'm glad that the online is out. I can't wait to give it a go. Cause honestly, it's just more Red Dead. I was wandering around after all the story missions were done, wandering aimlessly, looking for stuff to do. I got a few legendary animals just for something to do, cause I'm actually not ready to leave the world yet. So now that there's new content for this lovely, I'm just looking at it. Look at this beautiful land that we live in. In our brains. Such a lovely game. Free roam missions. Go to the post clerk. I shall do, my friend. Also, you can barge in doors like this for no reason.
Good Lord! Hello. You must be Harley's friend. He's one of us.
Oh, yeah.
He said you also were a discouraged man. I'm very discouraged. Disappointed Alden. That's me. Anyway, it's a pleasure to make your acquaintance.
Nice to see you again, Alden.
Your reticence charming. Real charming.
Any stagecoaches for
By
me?
the way, I heard you might want to earn a little money. Well, some gentlemen have been robbing
Oh,
our
baby.
stages, and they are not part of the club, if you catch my meaning. If you can make them go away, I'm sure they will have something of interest to you. They're up in Cumberland Forest. See what you can do, okay?
No bother, buddy.
By the way, a catalog. The latest issue. Just came into this armpit from a
The
land
Argos,
more
lovely.
civilized.
Just in time for
It all
Christmas,
works out well.
I am
My
going to get
colleagues
myself
and I
some
move along these
Kinects
stations as needed, and all of us
and a Puzz
very
3D.
discouraged.
It's
We
a
all
globe!
feel a fellow sufferer with pertinent
Remember Puzz
information.
3D? No?
Good afternoon, sir.
'Cause that's a really weird niche thing from the 90s. It probably wasn't even that popular that we just had one in my house, and it's the only reason why I know it exists. Okay, that makes sense, I suppose. They were basically these 3D jigsaw puzzles. The one we had was a globe. You made a globe out of it. That's the end of that story, really. Okay. So rock me, mama, like a weapon wheel. Oh, me don't know, and it on my feel. Hey. Sucks to be you guys. Got him. Move in, shall we? Whew. Oi. Get him. You didn't see this coming, did you?
Hey, cocksucker! Where's your widow live?
I don't know, but I know where my bitch is. Alright. Search the hideout.
Okay. Okay. You're good. You're real good, friend. Here. Take this. It's a map. Just be kind.
I
Kill
mean,
me, please.
you can take the map and kill him. He's lucky. He got away with it. He got a map. Now treasure map. Search area. Are we far? We're not that far. Awesome. We're back in Red Dead, people.